I was a curious boy. I loved to explore. I also loved visiting my Grandma Jo.
Grandma Jo had a magnificent garden. Leo loved to help her in the garden.
I liked planting seeds. I enjoyed watering the plants.
Most of all, Leo loved listening to Grandma Jo's stories. She told him many tales.
Some were funny, some were a little scary, but all of them were interesting.
Grandma Jo knew how to tell a good story. Leo would sit beside her, his eyes wide with wonder. Grandma Jo's garden was a special place. It was full of colourful flowers. Roses bloomed in every shade of pink and red. Sunflowers stretched tall towards the sky. Bees buzzed happily among the lavender bushes. Butterflies flitted from flower to flower. The air was sweet with the scent of honeysuckle. Birds sang in the trees. A small fountain trickled in the centre of the garden. The sound of the water was peaceful and calming. But the most special part of the garden was hidden in a corner. It was a small clearing surrounded by trees. Grandma Jo told Leo a legend about the clearing. She said that on the night of a full moon, something magical happened.
When the moon is round and bright, the garden comes alive.
What do you mean, Grandma?
He asked, leaning closer, eager to hear more.
The plants wake up, they talk and sing. The trees share their wisdom, and the flowers dance in the moonlight.
Leo was amazed. He wanted to see the garden come alive. He wanted to hear the plants talk and sing. From that day on, Leo wished for a full moon. One night, Leo's wish came true. The moon was big and round in the sky. It bathed the garden in its silvery light.
Grandma, it's a full moon tonight.
I know, Leo. Tonight is a special night. Are you ready to see the magic?
Leo nodded excitedly. He could barely contain his anticipation. Grandma Jo took Leo's hand. Together, they walked into the garden. The air was cool and crisp. The scent of the night-blooming jasmine filled the air. They walked towards the clearing, their footsteps silent on the grass. As they stepped into the clearing, something magical happened. The flowers began to glow. They swayed gently, as if dancing to silent music. The trees rustled their leaves. They seemed to whisper amongst themselves. Leo could hear their voices. They were soft and low, like the murmur of the wind. Small animals peeked out from the bushes, rabbits, squirrels, even a hedgehog. They all sat quietly, listening to the music of the night. Leo had never seen anything so beautiful. Leo and Grandma Jo listened to the plant stories. The roses sang of love and beauty. The lilies whispered of hope and new beginnings. The sunflowers spoke of joy and reaching for the sun.
The seasons change, and with them, so do we. Patience and growth are the keys to thriving.
Leo listened intently. He knew he would never forget this night. Leo learned that night that even plants have stories to tell. He learned that nature is full of magic, if only we take the time to listen. From that day on, Leo continued to care for Grandma Jo's garden with newfound love and respect. He knew that he was caring for something truly special. He knew that he was caring for a little bit of magic.